The VST is a brand new SMG added to Black Ops 7 with the Season 3 update, and it's got some serious kick to it. But I'm here to tell you that with the right attachments and augments here in Zombies, this little SMG becomes deadly accurate with best-in-class firepower that can melt even the strongest enemies in the game. In this video, I'm going to go over exactly how to build this weapon to get the best performance in Zombies, as well as tell you everything you'll need to know about this SMG before taking it up against Caltheris and some higher rounds to truly demonstrate how lethal this weapon can be. If you like these Black Ops 7 Zombies videos and you want to see more in the future, a quick like, comment, or sub goes a long way in the algorithm, and it tells YouTube that this is a video worth showing to more people. Regardless, that's enough yapping from me. Let's head over to our loadout and go over exactly what attachments you'll need for the VST here in Zombies. Alright, and here we are in our pre-game loadout. Let's go ahead and take a look at this new VST submachine gun. Now, by default, when you first unlock this thing and you have no attachments, it's going to have a shit ton of recoil, so just prepare for that. The recoil on this SMG is worse than any other weapon in the game, but when you pair it with the right combination of attachments, even in dual wield, which is what I have here, the Akimbo stock, it actually has better recoil control than even the Akimbo Kogat, which is our other dual wield SMG. So don't let the terrible recoil put you off of this weapon before you even give it a shot. Trust me, level it up, get the right attachments, and this thing will be worth it. Speaking of the right attachments, let's go ahead and go through these. First, with the muzzle, we're going with the Hawker Hybrid for better hipfire spread, because of course we are doing Akimbo. For the barrel, we're going for max damage range, because that is very important on SMGs in this game, so we can take advantage of that double damage when they're packed. If you don't know, all SMGs in this game have a secret damage multiplier by 2 when you're fighting enemies up close in like the point blank range. And this range can be extended with your damage range stat. For the underbarrel, of course, we can't use anything here because we are dual wielding, so we're just going to switch over to the magazine, in which we are using the max ammo capacity magazine here. Now, this magazine has that little prestige attachment icon because this is the magazine you need to use when you are using the prestige fire mod, but we'll get to that in a second. For the rear grip, this one actually is up to you. I decided to go with the quiver control grip because that does reduce the first shot recoil by a ton, so the gun won't jump out of your hands with those first few rounds. But if you have no problem controlling the recoil on this weapon, I highly suggest you go with the sprint to fire grip, just for better sprint to fire speed, so you can get your gun up and ready to fire faster. Now, moving on to the stock, of course, as I mentioned before, we are using the Akimbo VST. This is what allows us to have 2 SMGs, one in each hand. For the laser, you're absolutely going to want to go with the hip fire spread laser. We need to absolutely tighten down the hip fire spread because by default, when you're running Akimbo, it's pretty bad. And then finally, for the fire mods, we are actually using the prestige attachment that came with the VST, called the 556M defense conversion. Now, what this attachment does is it does reduce your mobility and your fire rate a little bit, which obviously sounds pretty bad in Zombies, but I believe it's greatly worth it to get that recoil control and that extra damage and damage range. Like I said, damage and damage range are very important on SMGs in Zombies. So despite the fact that we are losing 16% of our fire rate, we are gaining 15% across the board to critical and both body shot damage values, as well as a massive boost to our range from 6 to 13 meters, literally doubling our range. That's why this is so important of an attachment. And as a final added bonus, it does actually improve your recoil control. It makes it much easier to handle. With all that being said, though, this is the final build that we will be taking into Astra Malorum and up against the final boss for our damage testing. This right here is the build code if you want to go ahead and copy that and put it into your game. Of course, it will be in the top of the description of this video as well. So if you are on PC, you can just grab it and paste it straight into your game. Other than that, though, we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump into Astra Malorum and get this main quest started. My only concern for this weapon is going to be ammo consumption. I'm pretty sure the reserve ammo on this weapon is actually not very good. When I was leveling it up, it was running out of ammo somewhat often. It wasn't too bad, but you know. So let's go ahead and activate this Caltheris soda fountain, and then maybe we get something good from this jug. Quick revive, you know what? I'll take that. That is beautiful, actually. All right, good start. Good start. I do need to find a blinking lamp. It's right there. Okay, let's go. This is going good. This not to jinx anything, but this is going very smooth. All right, let's go ahead and get pack 1. So we start off with 50 rounds in each magazine. Remember, it was 320 something in reserve. Now it is 101 bullets in each magazine with 540 in reserve in total. So our total ammo count is like 742, I think, which isn't bad. That's about right. But considering we are dual wielding, I have a feeling we're going to be chewing through that ammo really fast. Also, yeah, since this weapon has so much range, we're actually dealing double damage to the head now. Like, hold on a second. I'm dead. You can't jump over that thing? Why not? Give me one good reason why you can't jump over that. Yeah, look how far out we carry that double damage. Yeah, we're doing 330 to all of these guys. Yeah, even just, look at that. That's one SMG just tap firing. Okay, okay, this thing might be really good. We still have to see. We still got to see how it holds up in the later rounds, you know? Especially since we already know the Akimbo Kogots absolutely shred this boss. They're one of the top DPS options. If this thing's better than the Kogot, then it's going to be a no-brainer. Actually, it looks like Pack-a-Punching it really increased the body shot damage as well. Like, I'm talking like 5 times the body shot damage we were doing before, so... That's good, too. It looks like we're shredding to the body as well. Still, you want to aim for the head, though. I think I got to get Oscar's attention again. No, oh, yeah, what the fuck? How's he already in the middle of the map? What? He was, like, right behind me. The guy moves quick, huh? Also, iron sights on this weapon are actually really clean. Reminds me of the MP7 from Black Ops 2, which I think that's what this weapon basically kind of is. I think it's like the 2035 version of the BO2 MP7. That's definitely what it looks like. All right, there we go. That should be the LGM1. Thank you. And since we have Mule Kick, we can actually carry it as well as our other 2 weapons. Look at that. Yeah, what was that? 6 axe throws in total. Love that trial. That one's nice and easy. What do we get? Death perception. Well, I guess you get what you pay for. I guess you get what you earn. It was a really easy trial, so I get a really shitty perk out of it. We are one-tapping to the head now with this thing, since it is blue rarity. And since the range is so high with the long barrel and the conversion kit, we are dealing double damage from so far away. Like, look at that. Typically, you'd have to be right up in a zombie's face like this, where it's real dangerous to deal that kind of damage. But this thing can deal it from so much farther away than the competition. I'm going to go ahead and activate Soda Fountain. We're going to buy Stamin-Up, and we got Wisp Tea as backup, which isn't bad. I mean, Wisp Tea is good. By the way, on your Stamin-Up perk, make sure you use Guns Up for your primary augment, especially if you're going to use an akimbo weapon like this thing, because now you can full sprint while shooting at the same time. And it's actually still extremely accurate. Holy. Look at that. You can just full sprint around and just, you're in no danger now of zombies catching you. Look at that. That's actually crazy. Holy shit. Oh, wait. How is this not spawned in yet? Look how many perks I have, and there's still no... Whatever. I'm going to get on with the main quest now. I need to go stalk Oscar for a second. Oh, shit. First try? We get the right one? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no. Don't turn around. Why did he turn around? Oh, yo, that scared the shit out of me. Neptune, Earth, Mars. Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me that brain, Dr. Thurston. I have a couple decoys, so I should be able to do this no problem, especially with this SMG, and I have like half my perks already. Although I am missing like the most important ones, like Double Tap and Deadshot, but we'll get those in a second here. I don't know why the Wonder Fizz hasn't spawned in yet, because I'm pretty sure I bought 4 perks. 2, 1, 2. Don't worry, fellas, your goat is not washed. I am still the best at zombies. Okay, there are way too many of you guys. Oh my god. This thing is way better than it used to be, by the way. I know they buffed it, but I guess I haven't really used it since they buffed it. Like, even, look at that, no pack. There we go, there's pack 2 on the old double entendre. That's the pack name, by the way. I didn't talk about that earlier. Please give me something else.
Nope. Nope.
You fucker. I would do the thing where you save and quit and try to, like, save scum the multi-pack and try to get it to pack something. But there is a very nasty bug going around right now where if you save and quit, there's a chance that your third, like, Mule Kick weapon will just completely get deleted from existence. So, yeah, so we're steering clear of the save quit function for right now, and I highly recommend you do so as well if you're planning on playing zombies. We also need Mars in southwest position. Am I missing any essential perks? Hold on. Okay, Wonder Fizz has to be here, right? Or am I tweaking? How many perks did I buy? Like, how is it not here? Wait, okay, I bought Jug and Stamina and Mule Kick. Fuck, yeah, no, so I did only buy 3 perks. Damn it. Okay, well, I guess I can just buy, Wait a minute, am I cooked? Am I actually cooked? Because I can't buy any perks that are on the map. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. This could be... Oh, this might be bad, actually. I might have to, like, actually down myself and lose my perks. No, are you serious? Because I have all the perks on the map, but I didn't buy them, so Wonder Fizz never spawned in. In the event, I do need to down myself to get, like, Double Tap and all that. Oh, well. You know what I mean? All right, and off to Mars we go. Wait, oh. There we go. All right, please, for the love of God, let me just pick up this bird first try. I don't want to do this for 20 years. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. All right, Easter egg complete on round 15. That was a super clean Easter egg run. The only hiccup is I need to kill myself now. So, you know, just a minor setback. A little bit of suicide, and then we should be good. That's so unlucky. I got, like, every perk that was on the map, and now I can't spawn the Wonder Fizz in. So, yeah, I do actually have to kill myself. It's the only way out. Okay, I need to stop saying I'm gonna get this video demonetized if I keep talking about this. Take your time. No rush, buddy. No rush. Ouch. All right, let's go ahead and buy Jug. Get the essentials back. Go ahead and get Deadshot Daiquiri now. I'm sure all of you already know this, but on your Deadshot Daiquiri, make sure you use this minor augment right here called Dead Draw. Obviously, that's going to tighten down your hipfire spread, so if you look at the middle of the screen, look, it's nice and tight now. Look at that, even more accurate than it was before. That's actually beautiful. We're also going to go ahead and buy Double Tap, so it's going to fire even faster now. We can also go ahead and get Purple Rarity. That's what I was trying to think of. Jesus. Nearly had a stroke there trying to think of that. Actually, you know what I should do is run up these stairs, grab this double points. Okay, and then I need to get all these guys lined back up, and I'm going to kill them all with the Mangler Cannon. And it literally might finish in like one shot. Let's see. Yep, just like that. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And now we run over here, and we will get double points out of the chest itself. Casimir's, we get a free perk, which was Vulture Aid. That is greatly appreciated. And I might be the best player in Zombies history. What do you guys think? You guys agree with that sentiment or no? Do girls even really fuck with a dude who's like a little bit good at zombies? The only thing we're lacking right now is points for Pack-a-Punch, because the only weapon I have packed right now is the VST. It's been literally carrying me this entire quest. I haven't used anything else. I haven't used the LGM1. I haven't used my pistols. They're also like literally green rarity unpacked, so clearly I haven't been using those. It's literally just been this SMG the whole time, and it's been absolutely slaying the entire game. One thing to note about this weapon, though, is if you hold down the trigger for a really long time, it does become more inaccurate the longer you shoot. Kind of like the Razor 9mm, if you guys are familiar with that weapon after you Pack-a-Punch it. It does kind of the same thing. Right now, I'm using double impact on my double tap, by the way, just so I can deal extra damage to the boss's crit spot. But if you're not actually going for like a boss or like a Zursa bearer farm or anything like that, you don't need single target damage, I would actually kind of suggest using double standard on this weapon. I know that's kind of crazy because obviously the critical damage, the critical multiplier is so much higher. But like I said, it is an akimbo weapon. It does become more inaccurate. You do hit more body shots than you might otherwise expect to hit with this weapon. So double standard is still a very good option. You know, with Vulture Aid, the ammo economy is actually a lot better than it was before. I can't lie. Like, me just clearing all these rounds, I'm still actually almost maxed out on ammo. You know, those little ammo packs with Vulture Aid, they're actually doing a lot of heavy lifting in terms of our ammo economy here. It's probably enough to finish the trial. Yeah, let's try it. This is like mostly just body shots here. Almost finished the whole trial in one magazine. Another super easy trial thanks to this weapon. Let's see. Oh, there's a self-revive kit. Didn't need that. We also have pack 3 money now, so there we go. We have pack 3 and the VSTs. Look at that. Beautiful weapon. Also, did multi-pack activate?
Nope.
Of course it didn't. What the fuck? What, did they, like, break it again? Did they nerf it or something? Oh my god. This body went flying. Multi-pack has utterly let me down this game. It didn't do a single fucking thing, so we are just gonna have to end up making a lot of money here in a minute. Yeah, this shit is way easier to control and way more accurate than the Kogot. That's for sure. So the max damage we're looking at is 6,800 damage to the head. That is with the double damage bonus as well, because when we're out of range, it's only doing 3,000. But as you saw right there, it just hit 10,000 damage, by the way, with one bullet. That was because double impact is activated. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you can hit a 10k number in one bullet with a dual-wield SMG that fires like this, I mean, that is just insane. These things can, like, one-shot, right? Oh, yeah, for sure they can one-shot. Good. I do want these pistols to be leveled up, because even though I'm not going to use them, they are my lifeline. If I die in that boss fight, I'm going to need them to get back up. So I do want them to be somewhat leveled up. I think Pack 2 should be good enough to revive me in the event that I do die. I'm thinking ahead. I'm preparing. You know what they say. If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. I wonder who said that. I'm going to look it up. Apparently nobody fucking knows. It's found no substantive evidence that Benjamin Franklin employed this adage. So everyone just assumed Benjamin Franklin said it? Why does everyone just assume that guy says shit when he doesn't? I feel like this happened before. All right. Who gives a fuck? For real. Go back to the game. What am I doing? Okay, round 29. This is far enough. I don't need to go to round 30, okay? I already have this maxed out VST. This thing's gonna be more than enough to put that boss down by itself, probably, as long as I can buy ammo. I'm just gonna get this thing to pack 2, just in case, and then we'll go ahead and get the fight started. That should be more than enough. All right, fellas. It is time to summon Caltheris and absolutely shred her with this weapon. I didn't put Shatter Blast on this thing. That's the only thing it's lacking. I honestly don't think I need it. I'd rather have Light Mend. I just want to have more health.
I see your very atoms shivering with terror.
Absolutely shivering with terror, Caltheris. Shiver me timbers. All right, and now the fight actually begins. Half an hour later. I feel like I complain about that in every video, but it's true. That shit takes too long. Let's see how this thing fares against her armor first, right? Let's get all nice up and close. Okay, not bad, actually. I'm about to break her armor right now. There we go. Okay, the crit is open. Now here's where we actually need to pay attention. This is where the big boy damage comes in. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, almost one magazine. I almost killed her in one magazine. We are out of ammo, though, but that's fine. We got 20,000 points. Yeah, absolutely shredded. Just as fast, if not maybe even, dare I say, faster than the SG-12. I don't know. It's been a while since I used the SG-12. Maybe the SG-12 is faster, but that was really quick. I mean, that was literally one magazine, so I don't really know how much faster you can get than that. You know what I mean? Yeah, there we go. Okay, armor's broken. Let me go ahead and get some ammo purchase here. And absolutely shredder. Okay, and my damage just got capped. Once again, if you guys don't know, if you deal a little too much damage to your old Caltheris the Needle, the game just kind of nerfs your damage and says you need to slow down because you're about to beat the map a little too quick. So yeah, we're doing like negative damage to her now, but we just need to wait it out a little bit. The same thing happens when you use the SG-12. It also nerfs the shit out of your damage when you use that weapon. But yeah, that phase 1 damage is how much damage we should be doing. We're actually doing a lot less than we should be doing. Even then, though, we're still cooking her health bar. We're still cooking it. Like, even with the nerfed damage, we're still cooking it. But yeah, I'm doing like 10 damage to the body now. There we go. Used all of my ammo, but again, that's fine. We still got her killed pretty quick. And now it's time for phase 3. Oh shit, she's running really fast now. Oh shit! There's her crit. Big boy damage, and then we got nerfed, but that's okay. We had a little bit of fun, and now we're nerfed. Oh my god, up close it's even fucking crazier. And come on. No, almost in one magazine, but we'll go ahead and put her away right now. There we go, she's done. Yeah, absolutely shredded. Honestly, it's got to be better than the Kogod, right? It's definitely better than the dual-wield Kogod. It has to be. I don't remember the Kogod killing her that fast. Maybe I'm misremembering, but this might be the new SMG meta right here. Definitely on par with the SG-12. In fact, this might be even a little easier to use than the SG-12 if you don't like that whole binary trigger system that it's got going on. This is just literally spray and pray, you know what I mean? Point and hold down both your mouse buttons and you just win. Simple as that. I might actually continue playing for a little bit. Okay, let's continue for a little bit because I do want to try it on a slightly higher round considering it is only round 29. That's not exactly, you know, the end game. But now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and turn on the Rampage Inducer and we're going to use it for a couple more rounds, maybe to like round 35 or something, just to try it in the 30s. I don't want to leave the game without taking the weapon into the 30s. I feel like that's not a, you know, a thorough damage test. Obviously, we did try it against the final boss. That was clearly an impressive damage test there. Impressive results there. Are we killing in like one headshot? No, I think it's 2 headshots, right? Yeah, it's 2 headshots. Yeah, that was a heavy armored zombie, by the way, that I just killed. He died in actually 3 bullets. Holy shit. Goodbye, Oscar. I just thought, you know, why not? I guess we'll check the damage on Oscar. And yeah, he just got absolutely eviscerated. Although he was half health, just to be perfectly transparent, he was half health. He was not full health, but I did kill him in 1 magazine. So, you know, that whole sprinting and shooting thing is really coming in handy now that it's now that the Rampage Inducer's on. Definitely need to be moving a lot quicker. I'm gonna go till round 40, I think. That's not fair. I want to try it on round 40. I need to make sure it doesn't fall off a cliff at like round 37 or something. You know what I mean? Because you guys need to know that if that is the case. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Definitely going to have to start buying ammo with this thing a lot more often since we are approaching the late 30s now. But again, The return on investment is definitely worth it. You make plenty of money still, even if you're buying ammo like every round, you know what I mean? And that is round 40 with the VSTs after the Easter egg. We already destroyed Caltheris. Now we're here on round 40 in absolutely no time. With headshots especially, they're still dying extremely quick, even with armor. Again, with double standard, it would be doing a little better, but I still have double impact on because I'm afraid to save and quit because I don't want my guns to get deleted due to that glitch that I was talking about earlier. And that was probably the fastest round 40 I've ever played. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and hit that exfil, and let's see how fast this guy dies now. Hello, Uber Klaus. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. And come on, come on, come on. Did I get those headshots? A little bit. Oh yeah, the headshots. Headshots make a difference there. And dead. There we go. All right, so that was like, what, 2.5 magazines? Maybe 3. I was missing a lot of shots, though, unfortunately. I was hitting a lot more body shots than I probably should have been. But there we go. Caltheris defeated. Uber Klaus defeated. Round 40 reached. This weapon is an absolute monster. I highly recommend you use it. It's unlocked in the Battle Pass, and I think it is page 6. It's the end of page 6, so you do need to get there in the Battle Pass to actually unlock this weapon. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, when you first unlock it and it's got no attachments, it's going to have a lot of recoil, but don't let that put you off, because when you do max it out and you prestige it and level it all the way up, it is very controllable and actually very accurate, as you saw in that footage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Black Ops 7 weapon reviews and augment builds and videos like that in the future, you know what to do. A quick like, comment, or subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and it tells YouTube that this is a video worth showing to more people. Regardless though, thank you for being here and watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.